Hello, friends, and welcome to another episode of the Off Script podcast, which airs every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays. I'm Shari Armstrong.
I'm Amy Wegman. This is our neighborhood news podcast where we take a look at what's going on across Southwest Florida through the eyes of our community correspondents. And there's so much going on. Aren't you glad that Shari and I wore orange today?
It was not planned.
Yours is like a reddish orange.
Yeah. It's in between, but yours
More
is
of
giving
like a burnt orange.
Yeah, yours is giving the not burnt one.
Mine's
with
like
a hint of
sherbet.
Pink. I love it. You can't see it, but hopefully you're watching Fox 4 Morning News. It actually like poofs out. It's
a bubble
very
dress.
stylish. I love it.
It's kind of short though. I do have shorts on. Okay, not that we needed to go there, but
Thanks for
all right. Thanks for oversharing per usual, Amy.
Right.
Okay, so we want to start off with a little bit of a serious note, but it's a good update because so many people have been really worried about the battalion chief in Bonita Springs. He was hit by a car on I-75 while he was responding to another crash there. So they were directing traffic around this other crash. Mm-hmm. Obviously, things were slowed down. And a woman from Naples, according to Florida Highway Patrol troopers, I don't know what happened, but anyway, she didn't slow down enough. So she went to go swerve around all of the stopped traffic. Yeah. And she hit him.
Stop.
I know. He was wearing a reflective vest and everything. So it's just another reminder. He's 51 years old. The positive update is he went through surgery and he's doing better. He's making steady progress. We got an update yesterday that the battalion chief is breathing on his own now. So that's how serious his injuries are. He had surgery. He wasn't breathing on his own, but he is breathing on his own now. So the doctors are very positive about his recovery. But the big message and takeaway, this could have ended very differently, right? And so we got to pay attention on the roadways. I'm not saying that she wasn't, but you have to pay attention. And the other thing is, remember that move over law. We have it in Florida for a reason. So if you can't move over one full lane when you see emergency responders or any vehicle with a flashing light, you're supposed to slow down to at least 20 miles an hour below the posted speed limit. And this is exactly why. Mm-hmm. I mean, on 75, you can think of how fast they were going. Even if they were going half the speed and he was hit, poor guy. I'm just so glad seems to be making some progress and doing better.
Me too.
Oh, he's in good hands, though, at Gulf Coast Medical Center.
Grateful for the update. Also, we have an update from Hendry County as well.
Yeah.
This one still has to do with safety in our roadways. Our Austin Shagaratsky, our community correspondent out there, he's been keeping track of this story since cameras were installed in Hendry County when it comes to just controlling the speeding in these areas, particularly school zones that we're talking about.
Right. And these cameras are a thing that we're seeing pop up in school zones across Southwest Florida. We saw them in Cape Coral. So they've been in place in Hendry County for 9 months now. And, Austin checked back in with the Hendry County School District and with the company behind the cameras.
These numbers are crazy.
It brought down people speeding in the school zones. Like if you look at a time period before cameras and a time period now with the cameras, 96%.
It's crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah.
They work.
64,000 violations to like 9,000 violations during the last month of the school year.
I will say, because our studios right now are in Cape Coral and we are not far from several school zones. I pass through them when I go home after I get off in the morning. Yeah. And I will say, since those speed cameras went in on like Skyline and I'm trying to think, like Skyline-ish area. Mm-hmm. People are much slower.
That's right.
Even when the lights aren't flashing, which, you know what? I think it's okay.
Yep.
I think it's good.
Yep.
Those are where our babies are.
Think about what the situation looked like before in that particular area that you were talking about. Yeah. How many times would you be like, oh my gosh, just slow down?
I know.
And it just seems like since the cameras have been in place, even for me.
Yeah.
I'm like, slow down, Shari.
Well, because you're going about your day, you're driving the speed limit, and then you're like, ugh, snickerdoodles.
Exactly. Snickerdoodles is the edited version of what I'm saying, but yes.
I like to say snickerdoodles. The cool thing is the fines that people have gotten up until this point, it goes back to the Hendry County School District, but also pays for crossing guards for the students there. Yes. So, and we're talking a lot of money, like $54,000 for the school district, $22,000 to go towards paying crossing guards. Wow. So all in all, I think it's a positive thing, right?
Yeah. At least if you get a ticket, it's going to a good cause.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying getting a ticket's a positive thing, right? But, when you get that, you're probably cursing at it. You're saying snickerdoodles.
Snickerdoodles.
You're like, snickerdoodles.
Snickerdoodles.
With a side of chocolate chip.
The truth is, I probably need to be saying snickerdoodles more.
You don't swear. You say cuss word.
I do. I actually do say cuss word. In fact, we had an editor here who cut together like a thing of how, like me saying cuss word in different situations. I still got the job, So
I mean, it's better.
than saying
I
the
mean,
real thing.
I have a little bit of a sailor's mouth. And I kind of attribute that to working in a newsroom most of my life.
I almost said, hell yeah.
Yeah, right?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
we're like,
It's a stressful environment.
it's a very stressful environment, which is actually kind of ironic that we tend to use our passionate words because there are microphones around. So we have to be like extra careful,
Exactly. That's why I say cuss word, because I don't want anyone to
And that's why I say snickerdoodles.
Snickerdoodles.
Snickerdoodles. Plus, I
right.
have little ones, and they love to repeat what I say. Yeah, I learned the hard way not to say beep and beep. Mommy, what's beep and beep mean? I'm like, okay, we'll move on now. Let's talk about protein.
All right. So, on social media, I can't even blame social media because we're part of the problem. We're all looking for like the latest health thing so you can lose some weight, be your healthiest or whatever.
Amen.
And they're always talking about protein, like protein shakes, protein bars, whatever.
That's all we hear now.
I know. And, I tend to like fall into that. I'm in Trader Joe's, I'm in Publix, I'm looking for all the protein things, I'm ordering them online and stuff. But this data is essentially just a reminder that like you need to have balance. So yes, protein is important, but like where are you at with your fiber? Where are you at with the other things?
With
as
like
well?
the vegetables.
Exactly. So just making sure the reminder here is just making sure that you're not just protein dependent, but like you're also balancing it out with some of the other good stuff as well.
Might need
Foods
to
rich
let
in-
my husband know about this study. He's big on the protein.
So that's what they were
Even
talking
for the
about.
kids, though.
Well, is he doing like the solely like meat diet, or are you just saying like
No.
he's like
He eats
very
really healthy,
focused
but he is definitely
on the
like
protein.
protein forward.
Yeah.
It's just how he eats.
Yeah.
All protein. He's good with the veggies and stuff too, but
Do you think he's doing more than 20 to 30 grams of protein per meal? Yeah, that's what they're talking about. They're
Yeah.
like, hey, listen, like 20 to 30, 30 should be really your max. And then from there, look at what else is on your plate.
he also drinks these like kale smoothies that he makes at home
He's
too.
getting that balance
so
then probably.
He's got the balance.
Yeah.
But yeah, like even with the kids, it's like, no, you're not going to have pancakes every time or cereal. You got to have like a yogurt or some eggs or
Yes.
something with protein.
Yes.
Protein's the word of the day.
Protein is the buzzword.
Yeah. So, and it does, if you are trying to lose weight, obviously, being protein forward definitely helps.
Can I tell you, when I've been more protein focused, I feel like I've slimmed out
quickly?
Yes.
Me too. Like a Pop-Tart, not protein.
Right. But also happy anniversary to the Pop-Tart. Did
Is
Neha
today the
tell you?
anniversary?
Okay, well, it passed over the weekend.
That's awkward.
But Neha did forward it to us just as a reminder because she actually said because you're passionate about Pop-Tarts. So.
Only strawberry Pop-Tarts. It's because my mom wouldn't buy them and I still don't buy them. So I love Pop-Tarts. And we have them in the snack shack and so I eat them.
Yeah.
I eat my feelings at work sometimes.
I think you really show support for Bill's Bodega when
do.
you eat the Pop-Tarts.
I do.
He's
I'm
the guy
trying.
behind our snack shack. Yeah.
Speaking of happy birthday to my brother.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. That's all.
What's your brother's name?
Eric.
Happy birthday, Eric.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should know. I'm part of the
Little
family.
Boo Bear.
Happy birthday, Eric.
Actually, he's older than me, but whatever. I still call him my Boo Bear.
Are y'all, did you guys, know you do like the family dinners and stuff like that. Did you guys do that last weekend?
No, because I was out of town, but we also sent him to the Miami Dolphins game because he's
that's
a big
awesome!
Dolphins fan. So
Who did the Dolphins play? And did they go like last weekend?
This Sunday.
Shut up,
Who'd
that's
they play?
awesome!
They lost, but oops, that's awkward. But still, so fun to go. Who did they play? I know this. It's like on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, I know you're all yelling at me right now.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll find out for you. But that's a really great gift.
Yeah, he's a big fan, and he
Love
hasn't
that.
been to a game in a minute.
Good for him. Happy birthday, Eric. I hope you had a great birthday.
It's just getting started, Boo Bear. You're doing a fun event with the youth culinary event. Oh, look at my Char Bear. I add bear to
Yeah.
everything, don't I?
I just want to say that the Dolphins lost to the Patriots. It was only 33 to
Patriots,
27, though.
Which is awkward because we're from Massachusetts, so like the whole family, extended family is big Patriots fans. So
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but yeah, go shout out to the Patriots. Okay, anyway. Yes, I came in like,
Wait, is that Tito?
yes, my guy
Oh.
Tito Ortiz.
Oh, this is that event you were talking about the other day. Okay.
So this was actually just last night, which is why I came in hot this morning, like super tired and on like this much coffee. But it was so worth it. This event last night, you can see that they had the judges here, including Tito Ortiz, Dr. Bryson from the Lee County School District. And what it was each of these children, they were like teamed up with local chefs. Shangri-La.
Yes.
They had Tito's Cantina, a chef from there. Each of them made an appetizer, a main course, and a dessert as well. You can see like the plates are empty because the
So it
food
was,
was
like,
like super delicious.
Chopped.
Yes, it was a
Fun.
competition. It was a fundraiser fundraiser for Everyone Has a Story as a nonprofit. It's this beautiful place called the Atrium at Metropolitan in Naples near Fifth Avenue. It
Ooh.
was fancy schmancy. It's so new. Like they're still building the second building. Like it is
Nice.
beautiful.
Okay.
But it was so cool to see local chefs partnering with kids who have like this love for cooking, and everyone was just so excited. They had raffles, and what was cool was they had a People's Choice Award. So everyone that was there got to test out the appetizers that the kids made and then vote for the different teams.
So, like, are we talking super fancy appetizers? What,
Oh
like,
my
give me an
gosh.
idea of what some of them made.
Oh
Do
my
you
gosh.
remember?
No, it was because they had like maple something pumpkin smasher.
Oh,
with,
yum.
like, I mean, it was like if you were going to a restaurant in Naples getting a fancy appetizer type
So,
setup.
did they have to use certain ingredients?
No,
they could just come up with whatever they wanted. Wow,
Yes.
I love that.
Yes, it was so awesome. I mean, I saw some of those people double and tripling back for the appetizers because it was just so good. But more importantly, they're all about exposure. So, some of these kids, this took place in Collier County, but some of them are from Lee County.
Yeah.
And really just, if you have a love for this thing, this organization wants to show you how attainable it is for you. So it was so, so awesome.
That's a core memory there for these kids. They're going to
Preach.
be like, yes, I am a Michelin star chef now. And I remember when I was 13,
That's right.
I got to cook in
That's
Naples
right.
and people were trying my food.
Tito Ortiz, why do I keep saying that? Tito Ortiz was like, literally, I was like, yo, you're really quiet. I like put the mic in his face. I'm like, why are you so quiet? He's like, this food is so awesome.
Oh,
It's so good.
So if you don't know who he is, which everybody does, but just in case, he's a former MMA fighter, and he moved to Southwest Florida and opened Tito's Cantina in Cape Coral, which I have yet to go dine
I
at.
don't even know what you're waiting on. In fact, Tito, I'm going to go ahead and like put this out here that I'm bringing Amy to Tito's Cantina.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to clip this. I'm going to send it to you. We're coming.
All right.
Because I don't know why she's putting it off because I already told her the nachos are fire.
I know. I just I don't get out much,
I don't know.
But I'm gonna get out.
We saw you in downtown.
That was one
twice.
time. Okay.
I saw you the other day on the road, by the way.
Did you?
You look so cute. Yeah.
Was I like picking my nose or anything? No.
I wasn't going to tell you.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. You look so
That's
cute.
like we did a story one time on the news that's the number one pastime in the car. It's like 70% of people. So gross, right?
Really?
I gotta Google.
I
this
feel like
now, but-
somebody's always watching, so I'm very conscious of those type of things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, if
Anyway.
you're eating your Cheerios, we apologize.
Right.
We have a mystery guest today. I don't know if you noticed our chairs here, and I am super excited about this one because this is something I think everyone can get behind, whether you have kids and you're adult. It's beautiful nature, Southwest Florida. You can get outside. So we want to bring in Nancy Olson. Come on down, Nancy. She is with Friends of 6 Mile Cypress Slough Preserve, and we're going to talk a little bit about things you can do there if you've never been. So Andrew Shipley, our meteorologist, is actually doing a wet walk at the preserve today. Thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, so I did the wet walk as a kid, and it's amazing, intense, not scary, but like Andrew's a little nervous going in.
It's very wet right now. With
Yeah.
all the rain we had, I did one Saturday and the water was up to here.
So tell me about what if somebody at home is like, okay, I'm intrigued. I see people waist deep in water. Aren't there gators? Why do this? Why is this something people should experience?
It's just a different way of experience nature, experience the slough. You get out there, it's quiet, it's beautiful. At one point, we have an area called the Cathedral. You're surrounded by trees, huge trees, and you look up at the blue sky above you. It's just beautiful.
I love it.
Nancy, I remember going here as like on a field trip, but we never did the wet walk before. I get a little nervous thinking about like being in the water. Can you talk to those of us who are like, I know what could be in that water. I'm a
Yeah,
little
do you
nervous.
see gators?
Gators and snakes, that's
Yeah.
what everybody
Yeah.
worries about. Both gators and snakes, they can sense vibrations in the water. So when you have a group of people, and usually we're 12 to 15 people, they don't sense 12 to 15 people. There's one great big entity out there. So they scatter.
Aha.
They're a
Okay.
little more afraid of us than
They're not interested in whatever that large thing coming through the water is. Got it. So, and this is something you have to like gear up for if you want to do it, right? You have to dress appropriately,
you do.
jeans, pants.
Actually, the best thing to wear is tennis shoes
Okay.
and long pants, but lightweight,
Okay.
because you're going to get wet. Jeans, when they're wet, they can
yeah.
be heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, the lightweight, like pants that zip off.
Yeah.
that type of pant is what you want to wear out there.
So tell me a little bit about the history of the preserve and the slough, because you guys have been doing this forever. I mean, we did it. We went there in middle school.
Yeah.
The slough opened in '91, and it was because of a group of high school students. They were having classes out in this, wasn't a preserve yet then, it was just wetlands.
Yeah.
And Bill Hammond, a teacher here in Fort Myers, he was taking the kids out there for science class, and they tried to make the story a little bit short.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, but they wanted it to be preserved. It was ready to be logged again because it was all cypress, which is very valuable wood. So they managed to get it on the ballot, to assess the tax, to purchase all the land. That was in '76. By '91, it opened as a preserve.
That's awesome.
Did not know that it was a ballot item. Wow.
Yeah.
And teenage kids
Yeah,
behind
yes.
it, you know?
And if you come for a guided walk there, you'll get a little more detail on the story of how it happened.
Yeah, I think it's something everyone should do once. Shari, you gotta get in the wet walk.
At least the boardwalk.
Let me just tell you, I've done the boardwalk. I've done the
Okay.
boardwalk. But if I go, I would like to say that our producers, Ali and Neha, should come with me
100%.
to do the wet walk. So I'm going to go ahead and commit them with me. The thing I think that's really cool about the slough is the location of it, especially now with like all the development in this particular area. I mean, we're talking about 6 Mile Cypress, right across from the Walmart Supercenter in that area, across from Tesla. And it's like all the hustle and bustle. And then you go inside of the slough, and I know you were talking about it being peaceful in the water, but even if when you just start to walk back there, it's just like the noise of the world just goes away for a second.
It does. It's just a beautiful spot, and it's right in the middle of the city.
Yeah.
If the water walk seems a little intense for you, like you said, you have a boardwalk, and this is somewhere you can just go to see what Southwest Florida has to offer nature-wise. What kinds of animals would people see out there?
Right now, we have a mother gator with babies. So there's about 14 to 15 babies. I've only seen 8.
How many do they have at once?
They can lay anywhere from 50 to 50 eggs.
Dang. That's a mama. I bet
Okay.
she's protective too.
She is very protective. She will take care of them for about a year.
Oh, wow.
Right now, the water's pretty high, so we don't have a lot of wading birds. But as we get into the drier season, a lot of egrets, herons,
You name it.
otters, you name it, raccoons, squirrels,
That's so cool.
hawks, owls.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Do you still have an area where, and it's been a long time, okay, I was in middle school, where you walk in and you can see like, see some of the different animals like that are like, I don't want to say in cages, but like they're in, do you still have that area?
We do not have an area of
Okay.
cages. We're preserved, so all the animals are in the preserve.
Okay.
So that's why we can't guarantee what you'll see when you're there.
Got you. Okay.
You may go there and observe nothing but beautiful plants and water.
yeah.
Other days you might see the alligators and the raccoons and the otters. There's no predicting what you'll see.
What is your favorite part of the slough?
Oh, my very favorite part of the slough. We have an area that we call reflection area, where when you're standing there, it looks like the water goes down forever. It's just the reflections of the trees. And the water's shallow. It's only 2 to 3 feet deep, but yet you look down and it just looks like it goes forever.
It's beautiful. That's
I
beautiful.
love that. So I would imagine the wet walks only happen during the wet season?
We start in August and we end in October.
Okay.
And they're pretty much booked up right now, but you can go, sorry. I'm
Oh, you're
losing my
fine.
voice a little bit.
Story of my life.
Yeah.
I'll
It's-
tell you
yeah.
that. Yeah,
You
it's
can
fine.
go online to our website, sloughpreserve.org, and see if there's any openings available or get put on a wait list.
Okay.
So,
And so do you do them daily right now?
no, we only do them predominantly on Saturdays.
Okay.
But we try to do one Tuesday, one Wednesday, and one Thursday during season so that if somebody can't be there on a weekend,
Sure.
they're doing one today.
Right. Yes, they are. So tonight on Fox 4 News, you can watch Andrew Shipley. He is like he's in the water as we speak.
Yes, he is.
He is. Okay. So he's walking through. He walked through the studio this morning and he had his zip off pants on and he's like, I'm a little nervous. He was excited too because obviously you've been doing this for so many years. It's not an issue.
And we haven't lost anybody yet.
Yes. Well, that's
We've
good.
been doing with school kids for over 20 years.
Yeah, I remember when we did it. I don't remember if I was 6th, 7th, or 8th grade. The water was high.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
very, very
Oh my
high.
gosh.
Yeah. And I wore jeans like a ding dong. I think I had lived in Florida for a minute. We moved here in 6th grade when I was in 6th grade. So my mom's like, yeah, sure, go walk around with the gators. Yeah, no problem. It's fine. But if you have never done it, go check it out. If you've never been, at least go check out the boardwalk and go see the beauty that we have right in our backyard. Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Doing the wet walk would literally be like overcoming a fear for me. So I might come see you, Nancy.
You need to
With the
come.
girls.
I'll hold your hand
Okay.
and then push you in front of me if the gator comes. I'm just kidding.
When I do
Not
the,
kidding.
when I do the wet walks, I'm called the sweep.
Yeah.
So I walk at the end to make sure we don't lose anybody.
I love
Okay.
it. I love it. Also, how young do you
I was
take children?
just going to ask that. Yeah.
On the regular family wet walks, 12 and above.
Okay.
Okay.
But this year we did a family wet walk where parents could bring kids as young as 8.
Nice.
And we also do them with the campers in the summer starting at 8 years old.
Love that.
Wow.
Okay.
So cool. Love it. All right. So, is there a website people can check it out?
Slewpreserve.org.
Slewpreserve.org if you want to check out, get on the wait list, just see what they're about. I'm all about it. I want to just go like be in nature and take a walk now.
I want to be on the boardwalk, but the wet walk makes me a little. But I'm gonna do it, Nancy. I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Shari's legit
Do
scared.
it.
I can see
Yeah,
it
it
in her
makes me
eyes.
Do the
very
sweep
nervous.
when you're there.
Okay.
Okay, I like
Okay.
that. You know what I'm afraid of? I'm afraid of seeing those toads out there. That's the other thing.
don't
that
like
I
frogs.
feel like I would
Bufo toads?
like any type of toad or frog. I get very like nervous about that.
Really?
Yes. So have you seen a lot of those out there, Nancy?
Not in the water.
Not okay. I
Not
mean,
when
like
we do the
even-
wet walk.
All right.
We have some little tree frogs
Mm.
that will hide in the holes in the tree.
Yep, she's never coming now.
I feel
They're
safe with
tiny?
you, though, Nancy. I feel
Okay.
safe. I
All
feel
right.
safe.
We'll take care of you.
Okay.
See, she's in good hands, and so are you. All right, for the next like 40 minutes or so, we're going to give you some news of the day, and we are here, don't forget, for our podcast Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 10 at fox4now.com. You can also watch us on Facebook and YouTube.